Alright, welcome. This is MDog from MDog Gaming, and today we're looking at Slay the Spire, and I'm trying to answer the question, should you buy this game? That's what we're trying to do, but first let me address some of the nitty-gritty. This is available on Steam. That's where I got it from. I believe it was $15, something like that. It is in early access. This is version, I don't know, where does it say the version? Mega Crit Games is the developer and publisher. This is their first developed and published game, at least listed on Steam. It says it was released November 15th, 2017. It has just suddenly showed up on my radar today. So I don't know how long, or yesterday, I don't know how long it's actually been on Steam. According to this, towards the end of 2017. Maybe that is the case. I don't know. In terms of early access, they talk about that the full version will have a lot more additional and improved content. With any early access title, though, I think you have to sort of suspend that. You have to ask yourself, is it worth purchasing this game with current content that's available? Yes, it's likely that more content will be coming. In most cases, that does happen, but there's plenty of horror stories with early access stuff. So, anyway, you will like this game if you like. These are the things this game reminds me of. It's got some of the some very obvious similarities to like a Hearthstone Dungeon Run. If you've played the Hearthstone Dungeon Runs, this is very similar to that, and the reason is, of course, because you're building a deck. You're playing a card game, and you're building your deck as you go through these encounters, and that's exactly what was awesome about Hearthstone's Dungeon Runs, right? So that's the main comparison that, in my mind, I immediately went to, and honestly, some of what drew me to this game. It has a roguelite element to it. Because the runs are going to last a certain amount of time, and then you're going to have to start over. However, you do carry over things that you unlock, things that you discover. So if you like roguelikes, you like card games, you like dungeon runs from Hearthstone, I mean, that's kind of to me, the sort of questions that I would ask if someone was trying to figure out if they thought they would like this game. So in a minute, I'm actually going to play this game for you, but it's more about, seeing it played is one thing. I think it's a much more accurate way of figuring out, like asking yourself about those comparisons that I mentioned in terms of figuring out if you like the game. So this is my third run. The first two runs I also have available on my YouTube channel. And if you want to see more of this game, I'm sure I'll be streaming it off and on over the next few days, along with the other games that I stream on a regular basis. Please come look on Twitch at MDog Gaming if you want to see more or have any questions there. If you're joining me in my stream right now, I do just want to let you know I am just kind of doing a very quick stream tonight, basically just to make this video where we're talking about Slay the Spire. I will not do this whole run, will not be included in the YouTube video, but we will start it so you can get a flavor of what the game is like, and if you decide you want to play the game, you can discover more as you go. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So there's two characters available right now. You have to do a certain amount of progression with the first character, the Ironclad, which I did the first run I did. I mean, I made enough progression in my very first run, and that opened up the second character, which is called the Silent. There's also a third character, but this says this character is still unavailable in early access. So right now we've got the red and the green. I would say in general, at least the way my games went, the green character was more fun for me and my style, but it was more about defense, drawing cards, and crazy combos. Some of that may be available here too, but I felt like the red or the Ironclad was much more of an aggressive, attacking type deck, and that's what we'll see here. The abilities here is it says that we're going to get 6 hit points at the end of each turn, and we have 6 unlocks remaining, 249 of 300 to next unlock. I honestly don't even know what all that's about yet. Again, I'm early in the game myself, so I don't understand all of what's going on. So level 1 Exordium, Greetings, it says. We'll hit talk here. Choose, we can obtain a random rare card, max hit points plus 8, obtain a curse, and obtain a random rare element. Relic, lose your starting relic, obtain a random boss relic. Our starting relic is at the end of combat, heal 6 HP. I think we're going to lose and obtain a random boss relic, because I just don't, that sounds so crazy. It just sounds cool. Let's just see what happens here. Mark of Pain. Gain power at the start of each turn. Start combat with 2 wounds in your draw pile. Wounds are unplayable status cards. So we'll see how that goes. Risk, reward. All right, let's get started. When you first start your run, You're going to move up a number of floors. The farther you go, the more floors you'll go up. I don't even know how many floors you go. The biggest run that I've had, let's see, this is the map. Highest run I've had was actually just getting to the second floor. So I did beat the first like main floor boss and get to the second floor before I died on both of my first and second runs. But you choose your starting point, and then there will be branching paths where you can choose from there. So we will start here in the middle, and we'll choose from there. So here's the first encounter. Hopefully we won't lose that, because that would be really embarrassing. So you just saw the 2 unplayables go into our draw pile. That's going to be unfortunate. Deal 8 damage, apply 2 vulnerable. Bash is probably a good way to start this off. Now this over here shows you what he's going to be doing his next turn. It says aggressive, he's going to do attack for 11 damage. So based on the cards we have, we are going to make him vulnerable. Now we could defend and take 5 blocks so that we would only take 6 damage, or we can go ahead and strike while he's vulnerable and hope that we can kill him next turn and just take the damage. I think that's what we'll do. Alright, we've used, we have one more, that's right. So we're getting plus, at each turn we're going to get 1. So that means we'll have 4 every time? I don't know, we'll have to track that. Do we strike again? I think so. Now we have 0 out of 4 energy. That means we can't do any more. You see 3 cards have gone into our discard pile as we've played them, and that's where these 2 will go as well, since we didn't have enough energy to play those cards. Here comes the 11 damage. So we're going to get just one of our wounds. It's unplayable, so it basically just wastes a card spot. What's up, TJ? Welcome to the stream. Just streaming for a very little while this morning to make a YouTube video on Slay the Spire. Then I've got to get some sleep, but when I wake up tomorrow, I am going to get some Russian Fishing 4 in, and probably some more Slay the Spire, because I just keep thinking about this game. So fun. Alright, so he still has his vulnerability, so he's going to take 50% more damage. So he should take 9 damage here. Oh yeah, it even changed. The card changed. It says deal 9 damage now that we're focused on him, so we should be able to go ahead and kill him here, right? Okay, so we only lost 11 health, but that health we lost does continue to the next round, and because we lost our starting relic, we don't get that back. So we get 15 gold, we get an elixir that allows us to exhaust all status and curse cards from your hand. So that would be those unplayable. So for one turn, if we're in a tough match, we can get rid of those and add a random card to your deck. So here's a deck building, right? This is where we start to create a deck that we're going to enjoy playing. We can apply 1 weak to all enemies, gain 2 strength at the end of your turn, lose 2 strength, deal 13 damage, 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. It's definitely, for me, between uppercut and intimidate. I think we'll go with uppercut. So I don't know why this is blank, and I don't know if that will change. I mean, it may be that you get rewards sometimes. It just, to me, seems awkward that it's just completely blank when you don't get a reward. I don't know. Haven't quite figured that out. So we can either fight a regular enemy, or we can go to the question mark, and who knows what will happen. Sometimes it does end up making you spend money there to get the effect of the question mark. I guess we'll try it. Let's go question mark. Inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure don't see any traps in your eye. So we can trigger a trap. Let's take it. Let's take a chance. All right, so we got this now. Enemies drop 25% more gold, so we're going to be richer. What's the trap? A giant boulder smashes the ceiling and the ground next to you. You realize the floor is slanted downwards as the boulder starts to roll towards you. So we can get a curse card. We can take 20 damage, or we can lose 6 maximum hit points. Let's just lose the maximum hit points. Okay. Alright. Now we move on to the next question mark. It's a merchant. Let's see what we can purchase. Usually you want to look and see what's on sale. If it's good, it's probably worth getting because it's not going to cost, obviously, very much. I do like the card removal service, but that costs 75 gold. We don't have that much gold right now. Drop kick is pretty good. Do we have a lot of vulnerable? So you can still look at your deck. Do we have a way to... Yes, we've got 2 ways to create vulnerability. So I think we try to go with that. Let's do drop kick. We could do gain 2 strength. That's going to let us do a lot more damage. It's actually a tough call, isn't it? We have the vulnerability, and that does allow us to draw a card and it gives us power. I guess we'll go with dropkick. Alright, I think we're good. We've only got 38 gold left, so we'll move on now. Proceed. Alright, now we face the next opponent. Let's look at the map real quick. Just trying to see like where we're gonna go to stop the video. We'll go 1 or 2 more encounters just so you can have. I don't want this video to be real long. Okay. So what are we doing here? 8. Okay, so this is a decision like this person's about to inflict a negative effect on us, but this person's about to attack us. So we could kill him first so that we don't take that. So we need to do 4 extra damage. So it's technically he's going to have 24 damage, is that right? 8, 9, 15. We actually might not kill it. I think we still bash that one first. We might be able to kill this one though. We want to take the 6 damage? I'm not sure how the block's going to work. Let's find out. So we have to use all of ours to kill him. But that's fine. We'll do it. Let's see what this does to us. It makes us weakened. So for two turns, we're doing less damage. So I think we go uppercut into drop kick. And now we can go strike and kill him. So we're still 69 health. We're looking pretty good. We got 17 gold. 4. Okay, let's see. Here's another choice. Create a copy of an attack or power card in your hand. That can be good if you have cards that give you an additional power and help you draw and allow you to draw a card. We do have that. But 9 damage to an enemy is pretty good for one energy. Let's do cleave. Let's go AoE. Alright, so now we have another question mark. We're only at 59 gold though. I think we go here. I think we go to another encounter. So we don't have a way to make it vulnerable. Yes, we do. So we're going to bash into drop kick, which means we can do a ton of damage. So just this guy does have something different. He's going to buff himself with what he has here. But he's down to 20 health, so it's a good first turn. So he's going to gain 3 strength at the end of his turn. But he is still vulnerable, so we should be able to finish him off here. Alright. Deal 2 damage 4 times. That's 8 damage for 1. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. So that's a power that would stay with us for a certain amount of turn. Gave 5 block, upgraded card. Oh, I love armaments. I love upgrading cards in your hand. So I'll show you what that's like. Alright, we're going to go here. We've got enough health that we can upgrade. So you can upgrade a card. The upgrading system is so cool to me. Alright, we're going to upgrade armaments, because now it upgrades all cards in our hands. So if we play this at the beginning of our turn, all of our cards in our hand will get upgraded for the rest of that encounter. I really like upgrading armaments. Alright, let's go to this elite boss. So this is going to be a lot harder fight. Hopefully we'll be okay though, we'll see. Alright, we've got 4, so we're basically just going to be doing as much damage as we can here. We also have managed to do 5 block. I haven't done a lot of block, so you haven't been able to see that, but that means that instead of taking, if he was attacking us next turn, we would take 5 less damage than we would otherwise. So he's enraged. Whenever you play a skill, gain 2 strength. Alright, we're going to armaments first, upgrade all the cards in our hand. So now we're doing 9 damage instead of 6. And we're gaining 8 block. Alright, that's it. So he's doing 10 damage to us, but because we have 13 block, we won't take any actual damage. Oh, he also made us vulnerable. Alright. So uppercut is better than... Alright, let's do uppercut. Drop kick. We still have 2. That's 12 damage, and this would be 9 damage. Let's do bash. The only difference is we take 5 less health. I think we still bash though. It leaves him more vulnerable and weakened. He's down to 15 health. We should be good here, right? Here's our upgraded strikes. 13 damage. 1 more and he's gone. Alright, so we beat the gremlin. So we get 30 gold. Ornamental fan. So I think this is going to be a new relic. Yes, so every time we play 3 attacks, we get 4 block. So I think we're going to have fire breathing here. Actually, shockwave is really good too. But I think we'll go fire breathing. I want to try it. Alright, so how are we doing here? How much longer are we going to go on the run in terms of the YouTube portion of this? I like this encounter. Oh, except he's got a buddy. Okay. At the end of your turn, for each attack play this turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Alright, he's attacking. They're both attacking us for 10. It'd be really nice if we could kill one of them. Alright, let's go armaments first. I think I'd rather kill this guy first. He's got less health, so there's more of a chance we can kill him sooner, I would say. We're going to take some damage though, aren't we? 10 damage there. It's a lot of health we just lost. Alright, is anybody vulnerable? Yes. Okay, he's dead now. Do we want to gain 5 block to take a little less damage? We're not killing him anyway, I think so. So the thief takes money from us every time he attacks, basically. So we're going to get a lot of defense, though. We won't take much damage here. And we should be able to kill him next turn unless we get really unlucky on the card draw. Okay, we got armaments. 13 damage. Perfect. So we should get our gold back. He took 45 gold from us, but we got it back because we killed him. The thievery will run away eventually. Let's add a new card. Deal 2 damage 4 times. Iron Wave. I kind of like that. 5 block, deal 5 damage. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so now the path, the only difference here is, do we want question mark, or we're getting a lot of stuff. Let's go towards question mark. Let's see what treasure we got. Let's see what Regal Pill, 15 hit points when you rest. Ooh, that is a lot of healing when we rest. So if we rest here, we'll get 22 plus 15. Unfortunately, we can't do Smith. I think we have to rest to get our health back. Now we get question mark. Let's see what this is. Banana donut in a box. There, strange coming from the whole thing. There's quite cackling from above as you approach the object. What do you do? Heal, max hit point. A curse at the end of your turn. Lose 1 hit point for each card in your hand. Receive a relic. I think we want to receive a relic. Alright, we got bag of marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Okay. I don't know if that was good or not. If we go this way, we can go to the smith again. I think let's do that. From the dark, just armfuls in a small shop. Buy a potion now. Alright, let's buy 1 potion. Okay. I don't know what happens if you don't buy a potion, but I don't want to find out. Alright, let's go to the smith. Alright, we can upgrade a card. Let's upgrade... damage to all enemies for 1 mana. That's for 1 energy. That's pretty good. 7 block and 7 damage. Alright, let's go with cleave. That is a lot of attack. I like that. Alright, let's go face this.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I know you don't. Alright, here we go. Cleave. Let's see here. Iron Wave, 5 luck. So we can do 2, 3, 4, and we'll take 1 loss. Okay. Alright, I think we want to attack this guy first. And then... is that the way we want to do it? That might have actually been a mistake. Is that killing? No. Alright. That was my fault. We should have attacked the person with less health, I would say. It may not end up mattering. Hopefully neither one of them will be able to attack us. Alright. Alright, we're going to block up so we don't take the damage from him. Will it completely negate the damage he's going to do to us here? $10 damage to all enemies. Alright, we're moving pretty quick here. Gold. Damage to all enemies. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Gain 1 vulnerable, deal 9 damage. Gain 4 block. Gain 8 block, draw a card. Drawing a card is pretty good. Gain 1 vulnerable, deal 9 damage. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more. So that's going to mean we take more damage. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 4 block. It costs 1 though. Let's just go shrug it off. Alright, here we go. We've got good health. We're going to upgrade again. I think we're going to do that. Fire breathing now costs 0, so we can always get all of the other attacks in that we can. Alright, so here's the boss of the first floor. Win or lose, at the end of this, we'll stop at least the YouTube video portion of our deal here. Okay. He's doing 9 damage. So I think we just get in as much damage as possible and we'll defend times 1. That's all we can do. Alright, we get 4 block if we do 3 damage. I mean 3 attacks in 1. What is this? What's his points? Oh yeah, it's gonna split at 50%. That's right. Excuse me. So this is early access 011, January 11, 2018. Sorry, I was trying to remember which early access we had earlier, but all right, we're gonna do fire breathing, cleave. Okay, and our relics and our passives and stuff are starting to work together pretty good. That was a ton of damage. So 9 damage next turn. That is not vulnerable. There we go. We're still at 44 health. He split. Ooh. Spike slime. Oh, are they gonna split again? Wow. Why does this seem harder than it was last time I did this? Alright, acid slime, spike slime. Doesn't look like there's a difference, does there? We're gonna get as much damage as we can in. Because neither one of us are attacking us. They're weakening us and stuff, but... Oh, shoot. Okay, we need, like, our AoE, right? Here's armament. 6 damage. Oh, we're weakened. We're not doing much damage. I think we gotta take these guys out first. If we leave... Man. Once they start damaging us, though, we're gonna be in bad shape. We're getting a lot of debuffs here. Seven damage to all enemies. Alright, let's do... Elixir. It had no effect. Alright, let's do this.
I'm not sure.
And let's go and do this. That way maybe we'll win this and not be embarrassed. Cleave is great. Do we want to shrug it off first, though? I think so. Alright. I think we will kill this. Yeah, okay. So now he's got to survive when this splits, too. That's 16 damage. We took 3 of it because of our block. Alright. It's unfortunate that we don't have a way to make this vulnerable. Alright, it's going to split, isn't it? Which I think that's all it can do at this turn, if I'm not mistaken. Upgrade everything. Get lots of block in. Should be good, right? It's only doing 7 damage. I don't know, I'm so fascinated by this game. We could shrug it off first, right? See what we draw. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. So this is how the game goes, and I'll show you how you start over on the. How you go to the next floor after this. At the start of your turn, lose 1 hit point, draw a card, deal 10 damage. If this kills a non-minion enemy, gain 3 permanent max hit point. Yeah. Let's do feed. Alright, so we finished the first floor. We get a relic. Max hit point is lowered by 20%. Whenever you lose HP, draw 1 card. When you would die, heal to 50% of your max hit point instead. That's pretty cool. Elites now drop 2 relics when defeated. We're going to do that. That's amazing. Okay, you literally go to level 2 and you start over on a new map. Again, this is level 2 as far as I made it, so I don't know how many maps there are. But that's how this game works. There's some other things that you can figure out if you want to play it, or I might do more videos later. But that's the basic. I don't want to keep this going. We're going to stop the YouTube video now. Obviously in my stream I'll keep playing through probably the remainder of this run, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to wrap it up. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments. You know, I've just been playing this game for the last, like, off and on today. So right now I'm super excited about it. You know, that could wane with time. I don't know how much replayability there will be, but it's an early access. Hopefully there'll be more content. But right now I'm really enjoying it. It's just like, because I really like Hearthstone Dungeon Runs, I think this is sort of scratching that same itch, and it's got some differences that I really am enjoying as well. So again, thanks.